So this past weekend, SSundee played another murder mystery of ours, and it was a blast as always. I figured I'd make a tutorial and show you guys exactly how we did it. If you guys enjoy these tutorials, please hit the like button, and as always, subscribe, and please use code TheSlurp in the item shop. So I've actually made a video before on how to do a murder mystery, but there's been a lot that has been updated. One thing I am using for my old videos is the spawn room mechanics, along with randomizing the chest by using a teleporter on the inside here that's going to randomly teleport and count how many players you have. So if you need to know how to do that, go ahead and click this video up in the top right and then come back here when you're done. But if you do know how to do all that, go ahead and just jump in right here. We're going to get started with our class system. So once you get randomly put into your room, each room is going to have one of these guys, which is a class selector. So there's 8 players in my map. You can do up to 16, but I wanted it to be 8 players, and to make it really easy for you guys, I've had it all labeled out here. These are by far the most advanced murder mystery mechanics that at least I've seen in Fortnite Creative so far. So hang in there. It might be a little confusing at times, but I will try my best to make it as simple as possible. In each murder mystery, there's a villain or a murderer, a hero or a sheriff, and innocents or townspeople. And the reason why I named this is if you are trying to get featured, you don't want to have murderer, you don't want to have honestly, you can't even call it murder mystery anymore without it being inappropriate content. So just make sure you're using these kind of friendlier words. But we're going to start off with our villain role, and you're going to need a class selector. And these are all the things I've changed. I have class to switch to 1, team to switch to 1, instant, 3 meters, and all. The most important thing here is the class and the team to switch to. What this is doing is team to switch to is very important when we talk about trackers, because trackers can track based on teams, and the class has a lot to do with right down here we have class designer. So each class designer is made for each one, villain, hero, innocent, and for the villain I have a shotgun, a sniper, some ammo. This one gets a hand cannon and attack shotgun, and then the innocents, they just get ammo. Sometimes I'll give them a box to hide in or a bush to hide in, but for this mode I just have ammo. And what you're going to want to do is design these class designers. So all you want to do is go to creative, go to your weapons, and all you're going to do is drop in whatever weapons and whatever ammo you need them to have. And once you drop it, it will get sucked up right into here. And then I also have specific things. When I play with SSundee, they like it so that the murderer has 50 shields and everyone else just has 100% health. And so I have that set up here. And then you want to make sure your class identifier is 1, because that's communicating to this guy. So if that is switching to 1, then as soon as you step in there, that is going to be the class that you become. Then the next thing you want when we're talking about the murderer class is you want customized tracker, and I have target value as 0, valid team 1. This is saying player in these teams can be assigned this tracker. So how we had right here, it say team to switch to 1. That's making sure that the only team that is communicating to this tracker is team 1. The next thing you're going to want to set up is the tracker. And what the tracker does is it communicates to whatever team you want it to communicate to. And basically you can assign them things to do in the game, or you can assign certain things to happen when that specific team gets a kill or gets eliminated. So for our villain, we have target value 0, valid team 1, because as you guys remember, this is switching to team 1 right here. So as soon as someone steps in there, they're being not only assigned those weapons, but they are automatically put on team 1, and this becomes their tracker. Assign on game start. I do not like assigning it on game start, because if you want it truly random, you need to have all of this happen after you've gotten your class. And then tracker title and description text, I have you're the villain, eliminate everyone without getting caught. And that is going to show up in the left hand corner of their screen, which is really cool because a lot of times in murder mysteries, people get confused on what they're doing, who they are, and this makes it really clear. You are the villain, this is your one goal. I have self eliminations count, and then assign when receiving from 100. Once everyone has been assigned their class and their team, they have to walk through a teleporter to get to the main map, and on that teleporter I have it transmitting on channel 100. So as soon as they're on the main map, this tracker shows up. So then here for the sheriff we have 2, 2, and then for innocent we're gonna have 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, so on and so forth. And then the next most important thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be going into the team settings and inventory, and you can find that in your devices tab. You're going to just equip it and then lay it down, and what this is doing is basically we're assigning it to team 1, and then it says when team member eliminated, transmit on channel 1, and then we have a round settings that we have last standing wins and end round when receiving from channel 1. So that is basically saying if the murderer is killed, even though there could be 7 people left, you still end the round when the murderer is killed. And then an important thing for the team settings for class 2 team 2, the sheriff or the hero, is we have at the very bottom here, when team member eliminated, transmit on channel 2, just how we had transmit on channel 1 that ends the game. We want people to know when the sheriff has been eliminated, and so we have a HUD message device right here, which you can find in your devices tab, and it basically just says the sheriff has been eliminated. But the big difference is it's only communicating to a HUD message device instead of the round settings, because the round still goes on even if the sheriff has been eliminated. So that is the newest update to the mechanics. Is really back in the day we did not have the option to switch to a team, and by switching to that team we can do so much more with trackers and with team settings and with all of that in Murder Mystery. So as Fortnite continues to grow, there's going to be new and easier ways to do these mechanics. So make sure you like this video and stay subscribed, because I'm going to be doing a ton more tutorials for you guys. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, or join the Discord. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me, and I will love to help you guys there. I'll see you guys next time.